welcome to Wake Up Call. I know what you're thinking, Craig, you've had a shave. It's not Craig, it's me. Hi, it's me, Becky. It's lovely to see you. How is your day going so far? Craig is on his jolly bob, so we have got to take hold of this ship, and I tell you what, we are going to be steering you into creativity today. We have got a fabulous show coming up. I've got another launch day, oh yeah, and we have got some sentiments for you, which are die-cut sentiments that are brand new. I've never seen anything quite like them before. I'm so looking forward to that. And I have also got with me today a couple of lovely ladies. Jan's going to be joining us in a bit. She's got a fabulous demo coming up. And I am also joined today by the wonderful Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
You've got loads coming up, haven't you?
I have got lots of exciting stuff coming up for you.
What are you going to be demoing?
So I'm going to be demoing the cute character box dies. I may have a demo on the Aperture stamp dies. And I also may have a demo on the new launch.
Oh, I like how you're saying I may. Oh, she's keeping you on your toes.
Teasing you.
I love that. Now, you have been very busy this morning because you've been filming for a future show. You've got Creative Cravings later on, haven't you?
I have.
Give us a little idea. There's something special going on in that show, isn't there?
There is. There's something very special going on in that show.
We have got for you, coming up, the craft countdown. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's starting, and on the show, you are going to see a deal that lasts like that. So you have to watch it whilst it's live. It's going to be on your screen. It's against the clock. If you don't check out before that clock is over, you will not get that one-time special deal. And trust me on this, the deals are mega. So if you need to be watching live, because otherwise those deals will be gone, I'll let you know that it's 7 p.m. here in UK. It's 2 o'clock Eastern time or 11 a.m. Pacific. I need to be more specific about that. So do set your alarms for it right here, right now, so as you don't forget, because I don't want you to miss out on that. And do not forget as well, if you are watching us, why don't you like and subscribe our page? Because then you don't have to set your reminder. You'll get reminded yourself. We love hearing from you as well. I want to know today, what's the weather like near you? Because I tell you what, it's scorching here. I was driving up the motorway and I thought I was going to get like a trucker's tan. You know, when the sun just sort of gets just one side of your body. It's absolutely scorching here, so I'd love to know where you are, what you're up to today, what you're looking forward to, and how the weather is. We have got brand new treats for you today, and you know me, I just can't keep you waiting. Do you fancy having a nosy at these brand new statement words? Let's have a little noseroo. These are sensational. What we have got for you here is a Gemini statement word collection, and in here you are going to get absolutely loads and loads of your fabulous dies. Now the brilliant thing with these, as you can see, is you've got a mixture of different sentiments, and they stick up and they go inwards as well, and we are going to have a demo of these in just a moment. The thing with these is they make eye-catching cards because it's magically suspended. So as you can see, you're going to be getting in here your best wishes, the hello you, your special day. You've also got just for you, and we're bringing to you thank you as well. And there is one more, which one? Happy birthday, of course. I've got happy birthday for you here. So these are all year round smile-inducing cards to be made with them. And I will mention to you that although this is a launch, it is a starting price, saving you nearly a tenner. So it's $49.95 or $64.75, unless it's your first order, and then you get it for that platinum price. And of course, if you're part of our wonderful platinum family as well, you're going to get it for just £39.96 or £51.80. And that means you don't have to choose which one you want, you get them all. Who loves a bit of stamping? Yeah, me too. These are coming up on Creative Cravings. We have got a massive amount of these for you. Again, I have got another demo with these on the way. Now, these ones, we're bringing to you a gorgeous selection that are great if you are starting off with stamping or you've been doing it for ages. You've got a real nice mix in here, and we've got, again, something for every occasion. I actually think some of these will go great with those launching dies that I've got coming up for you. Today, £50 or just $58 $5 for the entire collection, and we are going to have a demonstration with that one as well. I've got something that is just adorable. So cute, we've called them cute character boxes. These are so adorable, and they create these kind of 3D pop-up designs that are just going to make everybody smile and giggle. And it's lovely with these too, because there's elements in there that you can interchange to make your own personal scene. This price point is phenomenal, considering everything you're getting in here. It's just £20.97 or $27.19. If you're platinum, I'm giving you change on a £20 note at £16.78 or $21.75. If you haven't had a chance to get these yet, wait till you see the makes. You are going to be snapping them up. So do stay tuned for that. That's not the only goodie we've got. If you're watching for the first time and you're thinking, Bex, I like the look of these, and I've been thinking about, you know, treating myself to a die cutting machine, whew, I've got you a Get It Got It Good. Today's Get It Got It Good is an extra special one. We have got for you the Gemini Mini. This Gemini Mini is coming with a selection of dies as well. You've got Flutterby, how beautiful is that? We've got Beautiful Bloom, Over the Rainbow, Garden Friends, and Party Time. You are getting all of this today at a mega discount. To get it today, it's just £50 or $80, which is a massive saving because it was over $100. So a great deal for you there if you want to seize the moment. It's getting very, very busy already for the statement words. Remember, you can purchase these now. If you do want to buy them now, you know that when the launch show happens in a couple of hours, you can sit back, relax and get crafty. So seize the moment on these ones, and if you fancy a little bit of inspiration, I've got the perfect lovely lady for you. Michelle, you've been playing with these. What do you think of them?
So much fun, as is everything, but they're so different, and just had so much fun with them.
Oh, that's great.
They're perfect. They're really good.
So what are we making today?
So we're going to be using the Hello You, and they're so new that I'm going to cut one out of the packet.
Oh,
Brand
box
new.
fresh. I love that.
I love being the first person to get to play with something.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it?
It is. So this is the Hello You. So I'm going to use some of our pearlescent card. This is so it's an 8x8 piece that I've got. And I am going to, let's get the tape out. Going to just align it to the right hand side at the top, just there. Try and stick it to the card, not my finger. And then we'll bob this through the Gemini.
Why did you go for the pearlescent card with this?
I just love it.
Yeah.
It just stands out. And I just love, if any chance I get to use the pearlescent card, I'm taking it.
Yeah, I love that.
And we've got so many of them. There's so many different colours. They're lush. So look at that. Oh, just falls out perfectly.
Oh, that looks great already.
Yeah. So then what I'm going to do, is flip and rotate my plate. Getting all stuck up. Yeah, absolutely. Flip and rotate, just like the Anne says. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to bob it back on. Just move that this side. Okay. Lining it up exactly the same way as I did before.
We've got loads of people messaging about the weather. Sue is saying, yeah, it's odd up here in Thornley, Durham. Thornley? Yeah, I think so. I'm making birthday cards for my grandson using the big pop-out numbers. Oh, see, that sounds magical. How old's he going to be turning? Do let us know. Kathy's saying Nebraska, sun, not up yet and still so a little bit chilly, but supposed to be a sunny day with highs of 80s, which is about 27 degrees Celsius. Oh. It's a bit like here, same sort of temperature here. Scorching. Enjoy. Sorry, Johnny, did you just say top off? Oh, the lads will have the tops off today. I thought you were giving Kathy some advice there. Kathy, whip your top off if you get hot. Producer Johnny, you minx. Anyway, I'm back with you, Michelle.
Saying nothing. So I've cut it out top and bottom. And all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to use my ruler to just cut it completely off. Just line that up. I'll attempt to line it up. And if it doesn't go right, it's just, you know, artistically jaunty.
Oh yeah, I like that. Bit of flair.
Yeah. It didn't go wrong, it was meant to be like that. Just pull that off. Do the other side. Line it up. There we go.
We've had Katie commenting saying Michelle's nails are fab.
Oh, thank you very much. I had them done for my son's wedding last week.
Oh my goodness, how wonderful.
Yeah.
Where did he get wed?
He got married in Norwich Castle, in one of the galleries. It was just beautiful.
Did he look very dapper?
He did. He's in the Navy, so he wore his number ones.
Oh, fabulous. And what about the bride? How did she look?
Stunning.
Yeah.
So I don't know who I cried at more, my son or her.
Oh, bless you. Did you have your waterproof mascara?
I did.
Good.
Yes, waterproof everything really. So I've cut a piece of the peachy colour. It's 5 by 8. So I'm going to layer it up like that. So I'll just find some glue.
Are you a lover of tape pens like myself?
I do love a good tape pen.
Yeah.
But I think I love all the glues, I must admit. Let me get a dotty pen for that bit there. The dotty ones are perfect for this. You can go over it without getting all the sticky in the middle.
If you do need any tape pens, have a little nosy on the website.
And I always put it on some paper to use my dotty.
And why
then
is that?
The bits that go in between, they stick to the paper rather than... it helps it not to clog up in the middles as much.
That's a great
because it sticks to the paper behind, which is perfect. So just layer that on there.
Also, if I get the dotty tape pen on my work surface, I always end up sticking other stuff to it. That's a great tip.
Just try again. We don't want it jauntily wonky.
Oh, Sue, who's making the birthday card for her grandson, says Callum, I love that name, is 18 and Ethan will be 17 on the 15th of the 10th. That's fab, wow. 18, 17, that's a lot of card making you've got to do. Oh, special birthdays, that's nice.
So placing that lighter colour behind just makes it stand out
Lovely
beautifully. So we'll put this card together. So what I've done is I've got a piece of card. I think I've left it A4 size. I have left it A4 size. Scored it on the long side, so we're at 2.5, then 1.5.
Okay.
And then the same at that side, just flip it over. 2.5, 1.5. And then just give them a good fold and burnish. And the other side as well.
Don't forget, if you've got any questions for Michelle, they can be craft related, but I'm not, totally dedicated to that. For example, if you wanted to ask what favourite crisp she would be, or, favourite noise, then do feel free to message in. We've got loads of lovely questions for Michelle. Do get them sent in. We'd love to hear from you. You can do it on our socials.
Right, so let's get this card made.
Oh, it's a lovely paper, that. Which one's that? Do you remember?
This one is the garden party.
Oh,
and I
lovely.
think the pearlescent card is as well, the 12 by 12 pearlescent card pad.
I've got some 12 by 12 glitter. Am I allowed to say that tomorrow? That 12 by 12 launch glitter. I've got a launching glitter card. Apparently, I'm not necessarily meant to mention it, but it's on Cartload tomorrow. I just thought you've just reminded me.
Right, so if I can get this ribbon to do as it's told. See if I can just get a little knot in there. It's become almost impossible to do most things with these nails.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sort of ready to take them off now.
Are they sort of ombre blue to peach, are they?
Sorry?
Your nails, they're sort of ombre blue to peachy.
Yeah, well, their colours for the wedding
were gorgeous.
Blue and like a blush pink, so
nice
I
colours.
thought I'd make myself match. Right, let's see if I can get this bow to stick. The red liner tape didn't play fair earlier.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a fight with it and gave up in the end.
Oh, did you?
Just a little bit.
Oh, it happens to us all.
Just cut them, tidy that up a little. The thing with these nails is every time I go to cut something, I nearly cut a nail off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, let's peel
It feels
this
safer when you're chopping things, though. You've got a bit of distance.
Yeah. Rather the nail than my finger.
Yeah.
Right, so what we're going to do is I'll put that on in a minute. I will just get these, so I'm going to just mat and layer some of the card for the side pieces.
Beautiful. Oh, apparently Joe showed a sneak peek of the glitter card yesterday, so now I know I won't be told off. And if I am, I'll just say Joe did it. And he's a very bad influence. And Katie says, I've already bought the glitter card, Becky. Wow, get you, Katie. I love it. Better have saved us some for tomorrow. Thanks for letting us know.
Right, so just getting these pieces put together.
What made you go for the sort of peach and greys? Is that your kind of colour palette?
It's not, no.
No. It's a beautiful combination.
I don't think I have any particular colour that I like to go for. I just go with what it tells me to do.
Oh, I love that.
Sometimes I pick the piece of card or piece of paper first, or depending on what dye I'm going to be using. I don't know. There's no particular means to my madness.
Do you find that you're sort of inspired by all sorts then? Or are you sort of someone who's very much goes for a specific?
No, I am inspired by all sorts. Everything from the design team, some of the stuff that they create is amazing.
Yeah.
The backstage secret squirrel team are amazing. My inspiration, you look on Pinterest or YouTube, there's just inspiration everywhere.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
It's nice if you just see like a colour or a style, nothing in particular. Right, let's get this. Come on.
Oh, Laurie's just messaged in saying, good morning from Hilliard, Ohio. Sitting in a car, a parking lot, watching you guys, waiting for a very early appointment. Blimey, in Ohio. That must be early. Going to be knocking the door down. I hope your appointment goes all right, and thanks for having us in the car with you.
Right, so I've put my topper piece on. And what I'm going to do now is just down each side, I'm going to put a strip of the red liner tape. I probably should have done this before I put it on, but it'll work just as good this way.
That's good.
And give it a good burnish, make sure it's really stuck down. Bring my paper in. Right, let's see if we can peel this off first time. Oh, look at that.
Good
I did.
work.
I got it first time for
First
once.
time. It's the warmth. That's how you can tell the temperature.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do, just...
Ooh.
yeah, definitely do this before you stick it to your card. Unless you like glitter everywhere.
Which I do.
Just give it a squish down with your finger.
Which glitter is that?
This is, it's the rose gold fine glitter from
Oh, beautiful.
that collection.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we'll do the other side.
What do you think of that glitter? Is it a nice sort of fine one, or?
It's really fine, it's really lovely to use.
That's great.
Let's just put that back in there and do it again.
Does give you loads of sparkle when it's fine, doesn't it?
It does. And it's brilliant for this because, like you say, with it being fine, it just sticks down perfectly. So give it another press down.
Because it kind of looks like you're using loads, but then when you look in the pot, especially when you're about to refill it,
Yes.
it doesn't really look like you've used that much of it.
No, well that's it. It's quite deceiving actually. I mean, I've still got nearly a full pot there.
Yeah.
And I've used it quite a lot.
That's good.
So then I just I think just make that lovely dye work stand out a little bit more.
That looks absolutely beautiful. That looks great, doesn't it? Oh,
And
thank
any
you.
excuse to use glitter.
Yeah, well, I'm exactly the same. Thank you so much for that, Michelle. If you would like to treat yourself to this, it's your statement word. You're going to get 6 of them in the pack. So if you do want to treat yourself, you get all 6. That's when you're going to be getting the best discount. All of you are going for the bundle right now. There are other options available. You can get 2 for $18 or $23. So if you do want to grab them in that way, then absolutely do. Biggest saving, of course, is on that big set right there in front of you. So do feel free to seize the moment. Pam is saying, who's the lovely maker on right now? This is our lovely Michelle. I think it's, Michelle, were you saying it's your 4th or 5th show, is it?
I think this is my 4th one.
Fourth day, 4th one.
Yeah, I did the Back to the Future one this morning.
Oh, yeah, because you've already done another one, haven't you? That's for the Creative Cravings later on, which has got the crafty countdown, which, in case you don't know, is going to be quick on air deals that will happen and then vanish. You've got a matter of minutes to seize them. So if you do want to watch that live and have a little bit more of Michelle, then that'll be on for you later on. Loads of you coming in saying, watching you all every day. Yes, it's after 7 here in the morning, but I'm up at 6 every day. Love the mornings. That's from Laurie, who's got the appointment. Blimey. I'm not a 6 a.m-er. If I had the chance, what time do I generally get up at? About 9:30 as a general rule. Not when I'm here though, I have to get up earlier, of course. Evangeline is saying, beautiful card. Laurie is saying, beautiful card, love the word dies. Do keep your messages coming in. Let us know what you're up to and how the weather is. Now, I have got for you a mega massive collection of inks if you fancy grabbing your hands on them, because these ones are your water reactive ones and they're the Harmony ones. So I've got some stamps coming up for you later on, those lovely Aperture stamps, and if you did use them with, say, your watercolour card, these would be perfect to create a really artsy look. So if you've not seen these before, they do what they say on the tin. They react to water. So you can use them just as they are as stamps, and it gives you sort of a gentle subdued finish if you just stamp with them, but then whack some water on and they become their own. I'm going to show you the range of colours, because the great thing with this is you're getting so many, you're going to have it for every single project. This is your green topaz I'm bringing to you. Really nice depth of the ocean feel when you pair it with your baby blue. We have also got in here for you your frosty jade. This is a delicate sort of green for you. Love your brights? Well, your fuchsia is looking beautiful. We are bringing to you a bright pop of colour in there. This is one of my favourites, Lagoon. Really deep and intense colour, that one. Then I'm bringing to you a bright pop in your lemon tonic, a smiley feel. We've got Oasis in here, another one I use a lot. I'm bringing to you Ocean Blue. Oasis and Ocean Blue are really nice for blending together, and you can use them to blend, don't forget. I've got your orange as well for you. Then I've got your parakeet. We're bringing to you your pale fig. I love this colour for sort of mother of the bride, weddings, christenings, that kind of card. Really pretty. Then I'm bringing to you your pink tulip. And I've also got your spring meadow. So all of these colours that you see here, we have got for you in that collection. So if you do want to seize the moment, you're getting a big discount today, just £50 or $70. So if you want all 13 of those, then you can grab them. As I said before, it's not just me and Michelle keeping this studio warm today. We have got Joyous Jan. Hi, Jan.
Ooh, Joyous Jan. I've not heard that one before, Becky. Thank you very much.
Well,
what an introduction, eh?
What are you treating us to today?
Well, I just thought I'd pop in and do a little demo for you this morning, seeing as I'm on later on this afternoon, but I thought I'd come in this morning and I've chosen one of the products of Creative Cravings, which I know our Michelle's already been to the future and done that one for you, but we've actually got the Aperture stamp sets on there, and it's a gorgeous little bundle. If you like your stamping, you know that I'm a stamper. I love my stamping. And what else could I choose? There's lots of different designs in there, but the one I chose was the butterflies, of course. Had to be the butterflies, didn't it? So, beautiful polymer stamps come to you all nicely packaged. You've got some inspiration on the front of the package there. You've got some choices of colours that you might want to use, but again, anything is possible with something like this. And I've gone off my normal sort of pinky sort of go for this afternoon. I thought we'd do something a little bit different. Ooh. So in the packet then, you're going to get, and the reason we've called them Aperture stamps is you can see you've got a nice area. If I take that large butterfly out of the middle there, you can see that we've actually got an area inside the stamp that you can stamp different things into. So you've got this beautiful circle of butterflies, which we're going to stamp out shortly. And then inside, you can either use the larger butterfly, the sentiments will fit in there, and you've also got lots of other little embellishment stamps in there as well. So I'm going to use a little bit of everything and show you what I've come up with. So first of all, stamping equipment, you know my number one product there. It's got to be the stamping platform. And I've actually got some Nina cardstock, which we're trying our best to get back in stock for you. So I know last time we were waiting for it, and then the minute it came in, it's just literally flown out the door. So just some out of my stash, I've got some there. And I'm going to use that big central stamp first of all with all those butterflies on. So, doesn't matter which way around you put it. You can decide how you want to lay it down on your piece there. And I've got a piece of cardstock larger than what I want. I'm going to cut this down when I've done the stamping so that I can see. I don't have to worry about getting things centered then. So we'll just pop that one down and then pick it up with the stamping platform there. And I've brought I know we've got the pigment inks on the show, but I've actually brought my quick dry ones for this, mainly because I want to use 3 different colours. And I need to know that one's dry before I stamp the next one. So I've actually gone for Straw Bale, I've gone for Spring Meadow and Oasis. So we've got sort of a very different look going on there. I reached for the pink and thought, no, put the pink down, Jan. You do pink, so we'll go for something different. And it looked really pretty, okay? And I'll show you, I did actually go for pink, because the first one I did, I actually stamped out and I'd got the pink, the lilac and the green. And I thought, no, it needs to be brighter than that. So let's have a go there. What I'm going to do is just do single set. So I'm going to start with the lightest colour, which is the yellow, the Straw Bale. And I'm just going to sort of look at about a third of the stamp there and just literally ink up that part of the stamp. Now you can put all the colours on together if you wish, but I prefer to do these layers separately so that I don't contaminate my ink pads. So we're going to press this one down onto the cardstock, and then because I'm using that stamping platform, the beauty of this means that you can over stamp. So I'm going to do a second go down with it so that you get, oops, nice. Oh no, right. Let me turn that over because I need it to go in the same place. Let me just do that again. Pressed a bit too keen there. Stick it down.
Whilst you're redoing that, I'm going to ask you this question because I know you've got stencils and you're a fan of a stencil, Jan. Lovely Vicky has said, are water reactive inks any good for stencils?
You can use any of your inks with the stencils, yep. Water reactive will blend through stencils, the quick dry will actually work with your stencils, and so will the opaque pigments. And the beauty of the pigment ones is that you can emboss on top of them then once you've stenciled. Because they stay wet for longer, they actually mean that you can put some embossing powder over the top. So I've actually got another stenciling show on Friday. I'm back Friday with lots of goodies, lots of cosmic shimmer again.
Fab.
And I keep trying to come up with different techniques for you for the stencils. Right, my stamp is very sticky. Let's hope it goes into the same place. Because what I wanted to do was actually build this up and get a little bit more depth of colour just by stamping a second time in the same colour. So I'm hoping it's not moved too much there. We'll soon find out. But as always, I've got one that I prepared earlier if we need to, with a little bit of extra embellishment on it. It's just that it's grabbing the card there. There we go, that's not too bad. Not too bad there, but can you see how it's changed that depth of colour?
Definitely.
And then I'm going to move on to the second colour, which is the green. Just give that a good scrub with the old cloth. And then we're going to bring the green in, and I've worked here. I'm going to come through the middle sort of section now with the green. Now I'm not too worried if it overstamps onto the yellow. I chose colour that naturally sort of grade into each other. So the yellow into the green and the green into the blue. So we're going to pop that one down there. Give it a good press. Give chance for that ink to soak into your card. And then I'm just going to try and grab that sit card. Can you see it? It's not quite lined up. I've got a bit blurred now because my cardstock's moved, but you get the idea there. So we'll pop that one to build up that green. And then I'm going to use the bottom section with the turquoise. So again, I've just got, for some reason, that side of the stamp is very, very sticky. That's making my eyes go funny now because it's gone a bit blurred, but you get the idea of it.
Why do you think it's a bit sticky?
It is a new stamp. My producer John is just saying, is it a new stamp, Jan? And it was new. I've only used it that once, and they are a little bit sticky. If you find that they're like this, give them a run under your tap. So just under some very lukewarm water, run them under the tap. Give them a little rub because they come with like a coating on when they're brand new.
Yes.
And then leave them to air dry. And you'll find that it should get rid of any of this for you.
Ah, great tip.
So I'm going to continue with this one because, as I say, I've got one that I've finished off and embellished, so you'll see what I mean. So just in that bottom section there then, and again, sort of dipping into where the green is, I've brought the turquoise one there. So now I've got ink on there. You see it's releasing. It's because there was no ink on the bottom of the stamp. It was actually sticking to the cardstock.
Got you. Ah, interesting. Lorraine said, Jan, I've actually noticed that my stamps are sticking this week. It may be the humidity.
It could be.
Good point.
It could be. A lot of you guys know that I work in my conservatory, so it's been exceedingly warm in there. It got to 29 degrees Celsius where we live yesterday.
Blimey.
And it was excessively warm. And even with my air conditioning unit on, we were still melting in there yesterday. So it could be something to do with that, I must admit. But where I've actually pressed it down with the ink on it, perfect. It was just sticking a little bit where I was working at the top and actually letting the stamp come in contact with the cardstock with no ink. So once you've got the ink on, we've got a perfect overstamp on that one there. Okay, so you've then got choices as to how you want to display the topper. Now to me, I could see the circle there with that one. So you've got the space in the middle to have a play with. Like I said, that lovely large butterfly fits in there if you wanted a feature in there. If nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies. I love that sentiment.
Oh, me too.
That one fits in the centre. But I chose to actually use the Best Wishes, which are 2 separate stamps, which means that they will also fit in the middle there as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So you can just line these up where you want them, inside the gap. If you prefer to stamp them one at a time, go for it. I'm actually going to line both of them up together. Just remove that one. And then we'll have a go at popping the sentiment. And I'm going to go for a nice solid black in that centrepiece. And I just happen to have got my oil-based ink here from home, which is a VersaFine. I like this for the sentiments. If you haven't got one of these, then your Spectrum Noir Finesse inks will do just the same job. It's just that I happen to have that one in my bag with me today. So that's going to stamp straight into the centre of there. Just give it time again for that ink to transfer onto your card. And can you see it's not sticking now that we've actually got the ink on it? So that, I just think that looks really, really pretty.
Beautiful.
So pop that to one side. I'm just going to grab those and put them on there so that we don't lose them. And then as far as cutting it out was concerned, I chose to go with a circle there because I just thought it lent itself to that circular shape. And then I've just picked 3 of the butterflies out to add some little embellishments to. Okay, so you can see where we've got to there, a little bit of overstamping going on there, but if you see on this one where it's been overstamped and it's stayed in the same place there. So that's going to be my main focal point. And then what I did with all those gorgeous little extra stamps that you get, I've actually made, you know, I'll just put my finger in the ink pad now.
Mucky
This would not be me if I don't get ink all over me. They know I'm always inking. So I've used all those extra little stamps that were in there. You can see we've got the little daisy flower, the butterflies, the little open flower here, and then you've got a single butterfly, and then you've got that lovely little group of butterflies. So I've masked out an area in the middle. So by masking, I mean I've cut out a little circle from a sticky note and stuck that in the middle. I thought I'd put it on my packet, but clearly not. And then I've actually gone all around the edge with all the different stamps, and I've kept to the same colour palette as what we did for the original stamping so that it all matches. And that's going to be the base part of my design, and you can see where that other stamps fit nicely in there, which is why I masked out that area so that you could get that sentiment in there.
Lovely.
So as far as popping the cards together then, let's see what we've got. We're going to do like a tent fold card. It's almost like an easel, but it's just literally going to fold on itself like this to give you this kind of shape here.
Okay.
So 5 3/4 square, and then I've just folded it in half again. So an easel, we would normally put a piece on the front here. I'm actually going to leave this as it is. And I've created this one to fit on the base there. So if we actually put that in with our tape pen. Okay. And then I've got a spare piece of matting and layering that I've done just for the front, because we're not going to see much of the front, because I'm going to put that circle that we've stamped on there. So that's going to go inside there. And then just so that we've got something on here to match, I've just put a plain mat and layer, because this one is going to cover up most of what's there anyway. So I'll just pop that one on with the tape pen as well. And again, I've just picked out some embellishments to match that colour scheme there. And then this is going to stand here like so. And then we're actually going to put this one just on the front. Now, if you want to strengthen this, you can put a second layer behind it. I've just got the one layer, and I only want to put my glue on that bottom section there. So halfway up, excuse me, I'm just going to put my glue on the bottom bit there so that it only sticks to that section. So just to line that up with about the same border all the way round, and then making sure that your sentiment's straight, and stick that one so that when we lift it, it sticks like so.
Lovely.
Okay, so we just need a couple of little things to finish off. That was the large butterfly that I showed you on that set there. So you can see this one here, and I've used again the same colours just to colour in there. And he's going to go just on the front there. Just take the back off the tape. And then we're just going to pop him as an embellishment on the front. And then because it's technically like an easel, we just need a little bit of help with that stopper. So the opposite side to the butterfly, I've just got a little tiny bit of ribbon that we're going to pop on like so. And that's going to help with stopping that piece at the front there. So when I turn that one round for our Charlotte, she can have a little closer look there.
Beautiful.
So stamping Aperture, so honestly, they're brilliant. And I mean, these will mix and match as well, you know, so if you get the whole set, you should have room to stamp some of the other sentiments inside and have a mix and match, or even sentiments that you've already got at home will probably transfer into there as well. So a little sneak peek of what's coming up in the future later on.
We love that, Jan. Thank you so much. I've had a couple of questions in for you, Jan, just quickly. Just wondering where you use the circular stamp, the circular die, which one you got that from?
This is actually one of my own, to be honest. I've got a big set of nesting circles that go up to about a circle that's about, must be about 9-10 inches, the ones that I've had for a very long time. But your circle nesting dies, I don't know whether the largest one would be big enough for this, but if you don't have any dies, what I would be doing is finding something circular, so like a small plate or something like that to just draw around and then cut out with your scissors if you've not got anything large enough to go around it. I've just got a set that I've got like a little tiny punch dot in it that go all the way around, and they're just a set of nesting dies, they're just a large set, that's all. But watch this space.
Oh,
that's all
I love
I'm going to say. Watch this space.
And then finally, one from Katie saying, if we haven't got Nina cards, what else can we use for stamping?
Your stamping card is my second go-to. Looking at this, actually, I might have been better with stamping card. It'll give it a little bit more structure, but anything that's got a smooth surface, you can stamp on watercolour card, and our watercolour card is not too pitted. And what I mean by that, it's got a little tiny bit of a texture on it. So the stamping platform, the magnetic one, comes in handy for that, because if you're stamping onto something that's not smooth and you don't get an even image the first time, you can re-ink and then overstamp into the same position. But yeah, I tend to go for a smooth one for something like this. So either Nina or the stamping card works beautifully for it.
That's perfect. Thank you so much, Jan. Jan, you're back with us for launch day, aren't you? How are you feeling about it?
I'm going to be launching those gorgeous sentiments at 3 o'clock. Yes, I've got some nice demos lined up for you. And I put a little teaser. I know some of you have replied on my social media. I put a little teaser of one of the ones that I was going to demo, but I faded the picture into black and white. And I asked you all to guess what the colour scheme was. So there's been a few people have a go. One person was very, very close, and I'll reveal that later. But yeah, I thought just as a little teaser, rather than show you the whole thing, I've faded it out. And if you want to go and have a look and put your guesses in, and we'll reveal the answer later on at 3 o'clock.
Jan, we will see you at 3. I've had loads of you messaging in saying that you're checking some of these elements out. Some of you saying you're getting the glitter card for tomorrow as well. So I am going to give you a moment or two to check out those baskets. And we're going to give you a little bit of information, not only about delivery, but also, if you're new, how you can join a club for free that saves you money. We'll be back after this.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you're having a gorgeous one wherever you are. We have got some real treats coming up for you today. Not only have I got that launch day with those sensational sentiment dies, but also we have got your cute characters. They're coming up on Creative Cravings. Now, Aisha did message in. Hi, Aisha, how are you, my love? Asking, so did I hear correctly? Creative Cravings is recorded today? That is correct. We have done a pre-record on it, so it will be on at the normal time because you've got a HSM preview. Oh yeah, but we have done that for you as a pre-record. And what we're doing on that show is we're going to be doing our craft countdown. So a lot of you on socials apparently have been saying, okay, but how many products are there? Does that mean that I'm going to have to pay postage and packaging on each checkout? No, you don't. Don't worry about it. What we're going to do, I'm going to give you the behind the scenes details. You're going to get 5 treats, 5 products. They are going to come on screen. We're not going to tell you when, but at some point during that show, they'll come on screen. They will be there for 30 minutes. And they all come on at once. So you can add all 5 of them to your basket and then check them out. So long as you check out within that 30 minutes, you can have them all, or you could pick 1, or you could pick 3. It's absolutely up to you. So don't worry, you don't have to pay that extra P&P. So I hope that puts your mind at rest. And one of the things you'll be seeing on that show later on are these adorable, cute characters. Now, these cute characters, as you can see, you're going to be getting plenty of treats because you're getting 72 elements in total, and they are adorable. These create box-like designs, and you have these wonderful little characters and creatures inside them that almost tell a story. They are lovely if you, want to be inspired and you want to mix and match them. These are going to make those types of cards that, say after someone's birthday, maybe some of the cards go into the recycling. This is going to be the one that doesn't make it into the recycling. This is going to be the one that gets folded up and popped into the memory box. So do seize the moment on that one now, because just to let you know, right here, right now, if you're checking it out, we are giving you, what's the discount? 30%. Oh, lush. So if you do want to seize the moment, I'm going to give you 30% off right here, right now, so you can check out your baskets on those. Would you fancy a little bit of inspiration? Well, I've got the perfect lady for you. Michelle's back. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
What do you love about these, please?
Everything. The cute characters, the fact that they're in a box, the little aperture that you cut out at the front, and the fact that you can make them bigger if you want to. You can use them just as a card. You don't have to use it just as the box. These little characters as well would be perfect with the wobblers that we've got.
Yeah.
Go on those perfectly. So it's great that you can mix and match between the different things that we do. So in here you get the dies, the stamps, and there's none in that one, but you do get some stencil things. What I've done is I've took them and I've glued them onto just some of our white stamping cardstock and cut them out. It just makes it easier when I'm wanting to draw around them. So you will cut 2 of these out, 1 of these, and 2 of the. If you want to cut an extra 1 of these out, you can use 3, but 2 is just fine. So that is what you will use to make your box. But what we'll do first is we'll get these little characters stamped out, and you can mix and match them, like I say, with the characters, the little bears from the bear box. They will all mix and match perfectly. And there's three, I can't count, look, 3 sentiments in there, so you can mix and match them as well. So we've got a little fairy, a little unicorn, toadstool, butterflies. We've got some little clouds in there, more butterflies. You can never have enough butterflies.
Agreed.
Little flowers. So let's get these stuck on there. So I'm going to use my alcohol-proof ink pad because I'm going to colour them in with some tri-blends.
So for anyone who's new, why is that important that you use that type of ink for the tri-blends?
Because they're alcohol pens, and this is obviously alcohol-proof, so when you're colouring in, it doesn't bleed out, or it doesn't make the ink pad bleed either.
Brill.
So give it a good press down. I've missed a couple of little bits, which is one of the brilliant things about the stamping platform. You can go back in and fingers crossed re-stamp straight over. Let's have a go.
Is the stamping platform one of your favourite tools, would you say?
It is.
Yeah.
I do love the platform. I use all my stamping for it. As you can see, I didn't get it right. I've gone a bit. It makes your eyes go a bit funny. So there you go. It's stamped out beautifully. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, you know, I double stamped and it went a little bit wonky. It's a little bit piece of card. Just throw it away and do it again. It's as easy as that, really. Or you can use it for a practice piece for your colouring.
Yeah.
So I'll colour the toadstool in first. So I'm going to use the bright pink shades. So starting with obviously the lightest. I'll colour the sides. I'm going to preserve. I feel really proud of myself every time I remember preserve your highlight, because I always forget it. So that's mine in the middle. So I'm going to go to the little, what are the spots on one called? Just spots?
Yeah, I don't know, toadstool spots, dots.
So I'm going to colour those in with the darkest. But because I've got that highlight in the middle, just using 2 colours will still give me a 3-colour blend.
Lovely.
So I'm going to colour the outsides with the middle. And then I'm going to go all the way across with the lightest. And it doesn't matter that I'm going over the spots. So you still get a 3-colour blend, which is great.
Yeah.
So shall we colour, we'll colour the unicorn in.
Yay!
We will if I can find my colour. There we go. So I'm going to use the coral blend. And I'm just going to colour the whole of him or her. I'm not sure.
Either or.
I didn't want to call it an it.
Oh no.
No. It didn't seem kind.
Unicorns are still everywhere at the moment, aren't they, as mythical creatures go. What's your favourite mythical creature, Michelle?
It's got to be a fairy for me, I think.
Does it?
I love the wings and the floaty dress.
Yeah.
I think it's, especially watching my daughter-in-law get married daughter-in-law. Is she my daughter-in-law?
Yeah.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she married your son,
I couldn't think of what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing her walk down the island, the beautiful floaty dress. She looks like a princess, she did.
Oh, that's lovely. Let us know at home as well, what's your favourite mythical creature? Johnny, what's yours? Oh gosh, he's saying, that's a tough one. A Minotaur. Whoa, all right, blokey. Right there, we're lads. What about you, Charlotte, Director Charlotte? Maybe a dragon. A dragon's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, dragons are pretty cool. Do let us know at home what's your favourite mythical creature and why. Do let us know.
So I've just gone round the edges with the darkest. I'm just going to go over that now with the mid.
So you obviously like the tri-blends. What is it that why are you a fan of them?
I like the fact that there's your 3 colours in the one pen. It just makes it a lot simpler and easier, especially if you want to batch make as well. And you don't have to think. I mean, you don't have to think with the classics anyway, because they all just work perfect. And you've got your colour families, so it's all there for you. But
yeah,
these you can just pick them up and go for it. So I'm gonna go back over all of it with the lightest. Blend it all in. Lovely squeaking.
Linda's saying, so excited to see what you're going to do with these cute Stampin' dies. I have them out and I am getting ready to make my granddaughter a card for her 5th birthday. Oh, Linda! Happy 5th birthday to your granddaughter. Which ones are you planning on using? Are you going to be using this one, Linda, or have you got another one in mind? Do let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you. And hey up, if you do get it done, you won't get it done in the next half hour, will you? What am I on about? I was going to say send in a picture. Like that. Hurry up, Linda. Take your time. Take your time.
So to colour in the main, I'm just doing each piece in a different colour. So as I'm not blending them in per se, but if you look, sorry, that needs to be the dark one.
Sue's saying her favourite is a unicorn or maybe a dragon. So they're two quite different. Quite different those, aren't they? I like that.
Just a little.
Yeah, it's like saying, oh, my 2 favourite foods are ice cubes and chilies. You know what I mean? Oh, we're great parents. Laura's saying unicorns and dragons as well. Blimey, unicorns and dragons are winning right now. I think my favourite's a dryad, I think. Because I think dryads look very, you can make them look however you want. What is it? A dryad is a, how do I put it? Almost like a tree creature. So it's like when the trees come alive, and they're generally women, so you'll have like a weeping willow that will turn into a woman, and she's got sort of flowing hair and things, yeah. So yeah, I think a dryad might be mine. So let us know what yours is and why. We'd love to hear from you.
I never knew, I've learned all sorts this morning with Jo. We had an English lesson this morning, and now we've just had a mythical lesson.
Why? What was your English lesson about? You can't even remember, can you?
No, I can't remember.
You'll
I paid
find out
that
in
much
the show later,
attention
because it was a pre-record.
We was taught there was a couple of times, but yeah, I've learnt so much today that I've forgot it already.
Wendy's saying, I'm so confused. What kind of impact do I need for alcohol ink?
So if she wants to colour in with the alcohol pens,
I presume so.
then that's the one she needs. She needs the Finesse alcohol proof dye. So basically it's alcohol proof. So when she colours in with the inks, it contains them. It doesn't let it bleed, and the ink. I mean, you've seen when you colour on like the wrong piece of paper, your ink bleeds. That prevents it from happening.
Perfect, thank you. Hope that helps, Wendy. Oh, Katie's messaged in saying mermaids are her favourite because they are very mysterious and fluid. Oh, great descriptive word there, Katie. Love that. They're a bit mischievous as well, mermaids, aren't they? Yeah,
They
they're
are.
all about,
They're
you know.
supposed to be, I think, aren't they?
Yeah.
A bit.
Although mermaids and sirens are different, aren't they? I was thinking of the singing sirens.
Ah, yes.
To
Yeah, I
woo,
was.
to woo the sailors so that they crashed against the shore and they steal all their treasure. But I don't think mermaids do that, do they? You'll know. Get in touch.
So I've cut one out, coloured in, one not coloured in. So it's personal preference which you would rather do. I mean, Joe asked me earlier, I normally stamp and colour and then cut out, but just entirely up to you really. I don't think there's a right or wrong way. So what we will do now is we will put the box together. So I cut two of my main pieces out. This is the door and my two little bridgy things. See, if you're watching later what I recorded earlier, you'll see that I think I put this together upside down and back to front.
Oh.
I think I was doing too much in the English lesson with Joe to be paying attention to what I was doing.
Blame Joe. Go for it.
It's Joe's fault. So just giving them all a good burnish. So take one of these pieces, and that is what we're going to cut the aperture out of. So just get my plates, bob that on there. See if we can, in fact I'll tell you what I'll do, because I want to put that on as well. So because I've not glued that on first, and if I put wet glue on now and run it through, it's just going to squidge everywhere. So I've just put a little bit of tape on the back to hold it in place of where I want it to be. If I can get it in place. There we go. Just press it down and then I'll put that on. Then, like I said, the glue doesn't squash out and I can glue it down afterwards. So put that through the machine.
Michelle, do you know anybody called Ben? And I don't just mean presenter.
I do.
Do you?
It's my lovely hubby.
Hello everyone, and hello to my wonderful wife Michelle, who is doing the demo. You're doing a great job.
Oh.
How cute is that? How long have you been together?
16 years.
Blimey!
We've just we've just celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations! That's lovely.
Yeah, as my husband will say, you don't get that long for murder. Apparently. I don't even know what he means by that, but he's still here, so I must, you know.
I love that. You're still here, man. So
I'm either doing something right or he's just a glutton for punishment.
Oh, bless. That's so lovely. 15 years, cool, blimey.
I know.
Did you do anything for it?
No, we had a Chinese.
Oh, nice.
We had a bit of Chinese. You can't be a takeout in front of the telly.
Oh, nah.
I just got a little bit of tape stuck on there, just trying to get it off.
Vicky's in saying about the characters she loves. She says, I like fairies. Oh, they are beautiful. Wendy, a peggacorn would be mine. Now, I've not heard of a peggacorn, but using the old grey matter, is it a Pegasus and a unicorn? So a unicorn that can fly? Is that what that is? Michelle, have you heard of a peggacorn?
I haven't, no, but that is what I would have thought.
A peggacorn.
That
Yes,
sounds
that's
very cool.
Genius. We've just had a little look on the old Tinterweb, and it is a unicorn that can fly. Well, that is cool.
That
really
just
cool.
trumps everything else, really, doesn't it?
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Feel like a peggacorn, bit of a show off. That's just me.
Right, so I'm concentrating on this bit in the hopes that I don't do it upside down again. Right, so fingers crossed.
I have faith in you, and if it goes wrong, don't worry about it. You blamed Joe before, you can blame me this time.
There's always someone to blame. It's like the more you concentrate, the wonkier everything goes. Right, so that's going to be my box. I'm just going to put some paper in the back. Just making sure it fits. Oops. I think this is from our quintessential English pad.
Oh, lovely. Oh, yes, I recognise it now, you say.
Right. So, I don't know what these things are called, little bridge type things. I've cut out some pattern paper as well. Just layer that up on the front.
Michelle Knits For You has said, my husband used to tell people he never charged me royalties for using his last name. I love that. I've never heard anything like that before. That's very clever.
I like that.
So are you using your standard tape pen for this?
I did, just use my standard tape pen for that. Just for no other reason than it's a great tape pen. Right, so what we're going to do with these is we're going to glue. So if I stand it up, I'm going to glue this one to the front, to the back, so that one wants to go higher up. That needs to go further back, let's see. This is one of them things that I've done it like a dozen times this past few days, and I still get the little bridge things wrong. Right, okay. So we'll go for it.
John! Here's me trying to get your attention casually. Get yourself over here for me. Just pop yourself over here a minute. Do you mind, John? Because I'm here, waving my arms around, like, no, it's all right, just pop in. That's it. I was just wondering, John, he's crawling on in. There you are. John's in a bit of linen today. Hiya, John.
So
I just thought I'd get some bonus points with the people at home. Just wondering, can you grab us Jan's card so that we can do demo of the show?
Let's pop that there.
Is that all right? Perfect. We don't know where it's gone, so if you could find it. You're a star. Thanks, John.
And then that one.
No problem.
There.
Nice to see you again.
Thanks.
I'm back with you, Michelle. By the way, if you just heard a little giggle, that was not me, that was John.
Right. a little faith that they're going to stick down. See, I've done it upside down again, look.
Oh,
so
no!
this is another lesson in what not to do.
Okay, okay.
But we can still rescue it.
Oh, great. Well, that's good, because as long as we know how to fix it, then that's good, because I'm sure we'll do it at home ourselves.
And the thing is, once you bob your little characters in there, things like that, it's all good. So really, the top piece should have been behind and the bottom piece should have been in front, but
Oh, I get you. Right.
we can still do it. So I'll just bring all my little characters in that I've coloured in.
Oh, look at that lovely fairy.
She's adorable, isn't she?
Super cute. Patricia said, woohoo, hi, John. She didn't necessarily do it in that voice, but, you know. Say hello again, John.
Hi.
To Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Lovely. There you are. Don't you charge for a personalised message? Lynn says, hi, John. Hope you're having a good day.
Thanks.
He is now.
And I think what I will do we have some foam pads or a bit of foam on a roll?
I would carry that song on, but I only know the first bit. It's quite repetitive, apparently, and I'd probably get the hang of it quickly. Maybe I'll have a go later. Patricia's blushing, by all accounts. Sorry, I'm laughing, because John is as good at looking for things as I am, which is not good at all. Wendy is saying, oh, hi, John. That's made my day wake up. And then a little winky face.
Ooh.
Say hello to Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Nice, nice. £5 a shout out, Johnny's saying he's going to start charging.
Right, so I've just put those on foam pads and put them to the back of the wall. So what I'm going to do with this, so this is our door, which will hide my my wonky bridgey bits. Right, let's have a look. So we'll bob that on there.
That's a lovely paper that you've got in that one as well. Is that one from the same collection?
It is. It's all from the Quintessentially English.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's such a lovely paper pad. But I say that about every paper pad we have, so.
Do you have one that you have repurchased more than any other, or not really?
I did buy a couple of the rose gold.
Oh yes, they're special.
That collection, definitely. I do want to buy like 2 or 3 of each, one to just look at, one to smell and one to use.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, so you're a paper pad sniffer as well. Oh. Sniffer and a looker, I like that.
You can't beat the smell of new paper. I
Nice work, John. You found it.
I found it.
Tell me where it
so
was.
where I
The
just
sofa there behind a bag.
put the
It's
little
behind
bit of tape on earlier to keep it together. I'm just going to pull that apart now. It doesn't matter about that because I'm gluing it back on. But it just saved me ruining a bit of paper with the glue squidging out of the sides.
That's good.
So bob that on there.
How did you manage to find the cards, John? Because you were looking around like an aimless person.
Glue
I
this to the
had
front.
to ask Jan.
Well, well done. I'm glad you did. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Are you going somewhere now?
I don't know.
Have you not got somewhere on?
Busy boy.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Thanks.
You can go now, Jan.
Okay. So a little bow through the front. I would have put a sentiment on, but I was so distracted by John that I forgot what I was doing.
Yes, blame John! Oh.
So this is the one with them the right way up.
Oh, look. That's so cute.
So when you're concentrating a little bit more, it's not hard. When you ain't got John floating around the studio, you'll be fine.
And he really was floating. He
was
didn't look like he
floating.
was very good at looking, did he? Bless him. I think that is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the colour palette that you've used, Michelle. It's really pretty.
Thank you very much.
We have got one more demo to do, but we're going to do a demo of the show. First off, we're going to do it right now. So, if you have just tuned in, hiya, how are you? I hope your day is going well so far, and if not, don't worry, we've got loads to keep you picked up. We have had some demos already. We've had a couple from Michelle, and we've also had one from Jan, and I've got Jan's make here. So, Michelle, we'll hand it over to you, shall we?
Okay. So this is the first one, the statement edgeable die. Number 2, which is Jan's lovely Aperture stamps, and then the Australian box, number 3.
Beautiful. So get on over to our socials and start voting 1, 2 or 3 for us today. And we have got another demo coming up for you. Linda, hang on, is he about to walk in? Oh no, he offered at the door and then he's backed off. But Linda said, John is a wonderful distraction. I don't know why I have to put on these voices when I'm talking about it. It's very odd, isn't it? Oh, he really is. Loads of you talking more about your favourite mythical creatures. I've had a lot of people on unicorns. It looks like unicorns are winning on that one at the moment. Hello to Laura is saying, when the guest knows to encourage the foam on a roll song, lol. Yeah, I just do not know all of the words yet, but thankfully Rachel, who's on social right now, I love, she has sent them to me. Foam on a roll, 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 hey, in capital letters. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I will. Rachel, you're a good egg. I'll get practicing. Thank you very much for those ones. If you do like the look of the cute characters, there will be more about that on Creative Cravings later on, which is a pre-recorded show. The lovely Michelle recorded it this morning. So if you do want to have a nosy, then that will be up for you later on when there is a HSN show as well. And just to let you know, in that show you will also have the craft countdown as well, which will be 5 products launching on air, and then you will have about 30 minutes to check out your baskets on those. That will be explained again later on in the show. So if you do want to tune in for that show, don't forget it is the one that is 7 o'clock UK time, 2 o'clock Eastern and 11 o'clock Pacific. Why can't I say that today? Pacific. And we have also got for you a hero tool from that show, which is our guillotine. And it's not just the guillotine, you're getting like a cutting collection. So in here, we're going to be bringing to you the poke tool, the precision snips, your tweezers and a guillotine. That's the small guillotine, just to let you know. So if you do want that, the info's on your screen right now as to how to get it. $24.99 or $34.95. Let's talk more about those Aperture stamps, shall we? So the Aperture stamps we have got on for you today, and these ones are a lovely collection of stamps, and there are 6 different ones. You don't have to choose if you get the large bundle. This is really best price that we've done on these ones for you at as of yet, and you are getting between 13 and 10 different elements in each one of those packs. So today, £50 or $58. And I will say to you that because these have been on a few times before, stock isn't as maybe massive as we would love it to be. So if you've been thinking, you know, umming and ahhing for a little bit of time, Today is your day with the best price so far. And as I say, you know, they've been on a few times, so we haven't got thousands and thousands of them. So if you have been in a Menarine, seize the moment, go on, treat yourself, you deserve it. And you can grab those ones. So whilst you're all voting for demo of the show, should we squeeze in another demo? Oh, let's do it. Okay, we are going to be demoing with these lovely stamps right now. Michelle, what are we going to be crafting?
Right, so for this one, I'm going to use the Balloons in Flight. It's one of my favourite. I do love this one. It's a little bit different to the kind of things that you normally see. So let's get this off. So again, nice sized stamp. And I've used the Nina for this, but I'm going to colour it in as well. It's just so smooth. Get the sentiment, the sky is the limit. Let's bob that in the middle as well.
I love these balloons. I think they remind me a bit of Up. Have you seen Up,
Yes,
Michelle?
I have.
One of those films that is almost guaranteed to make you cry within the first, minute and a half.
I was just going to say, it's a minute in and I'm already in tears at that film.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a wonderful film though.
It is really lovely, it really is.
So just ink that up. And again, I'm using the alcohol-proof ink pad. Could do with like an extra foot in height sometimes to press down on there. Give it a re-ink because my sentiment in the middle missed a little. But again, that's why this stamping platform is perfect. Give it a good press down, long enough for the ink to transfer over. Still missed a little bit. But for time reasons, we'll soldier on. Right, so what I'm going to do is, we are going to use some more tri-blends to colour this one in with. So start off with I love this one, Vintage Blue Blend. So just pretend that you can't see that bit that's missing there. So, I'll give this a... So I've gone in with the lightest. And go around the edges of the darkest. Then go over with the mid one. And then over the whole thing with the lightest again.
Oh, Lynn has messaged in. So you know the foam on the, foam on the roll theme tune, let's say. Lynn has given it a little twist. She's changed the lyrics to John's on the show. John's on the show, John's on the show. I love it. I love it. Oh, he's not in the studio at the moment, I'm afraid to tell you, Lynn. But once this show's over, I'm going to tell him that he won't be able to fit in the studio because his head will just... I'm sure he'll love his own theme tune. Wendy is saying balloons are awesome. Linda is saying I love the balloons. Yeah, we're on board with you though. Why did the balloons speak to you, Michelle?
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I think they're a little bit different to a lot of the stamps out there, and it's just a nice change to colour in a balloon.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to finish that off. What I will do is I will bring you in my finished one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So what we will do is we'll pop this together on this card. So it's a 7x7, and we will mat and layer, if I remember the order. So this is the Be Beautiful again, but I've used the back of one of the main pieces. Get that glued up.
Beth is saying, I got the Aperture heart in my Sarah's nice list bag. It's beautiful. I used it to make my niece's anniversary card. Oh, Beth, that's lovely. Oh, hey, well done on your win as well. But that's a really nice idea for an anniversary card. Thanks for letting us know that. I hope you had a fabulous day.
Right. So there again, look at that. I stamped wrong, I double stamped, so I just turned it over and carried on.
Good.
So you don't even necessarily have much waste.
No, you don't always have to waste it.
No.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
No.
That's really good.
We have to be as frugal as we can.
Oh, yeah, I'm the same.
Right, so what I'm going to do with this, so I've got some acetate and I have scarred it so I scarred it at 1.5 inches.
Okay,
The only thing is you can't see your scar lines.
that's true. And is that construction acetate, is it?
It is, yeah. It is. So what I'm going to, so it's going to give it a square rather than a dome. I thought it'd make a nice change. Make sure you press your red liner tape down well so you can peel it off.
And why have you gone for red liner tape with this?
I find it the best thing to stick acetate down with. It sticks it and it stays. Peel that one off. So what? So the finished one. Ta-da! Look how quick I did that. It was almost like magic. But I don't know if you can see it, the dome. It's a square rather than the curve.
Oh, I see.
I don't know, I just thought it makes a nice change.
And then you've attached the ribbon to the acetate?
I've wrapped it round and then just put a little bow on the front.
Oh, that's
And I've
absolutely
stuck
fab.
the ribbon down with a bit of red liner tape as well.
Well, that is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for that. If you do want to grab the Apertures, you have got them right there on your screen. You're getting all of those wonderful stamps. And as you can see, you've got your discount deal there today. You're saving nearly 30 quid or just over $30. You don't have to pick your favourite. Go for them all if you want that big discount deal. Or if there's any, speaking to you, then of course you can just grab a few. But it's up to you today, of course. We have had demo of the show. You've been voting in your droves, and the winner is number 2, the Aperture stamps make. Yeah, so it's this one. Thank you for showing us that. There you go. So that will go up against Michelle's Creative Cravings make because it was a pre-record. How did you vote on your favourite? Did you all vote?
We did. Everyone voted.
Got you. So Jan will go up against Michelle on that a little bit later. We have got the launch show coming up for you next, and this is a mega launch. We have got a die sentiment launch, and these really are individual and stand out. I'm going to be joined by Jan then for that wonderful show, so that if you do have any questions for her, do get those ones coming in, and if you want to be inspired with those, then definitely tune in. Just as a reminder, that is starting at 3 o'clock UK time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern and 7 a.m. Pacific. Yes, 3 times I tried to say that the last time I did it. Yes, so you can absolutely tune in and watch those because we've got those beauties for you. And then we have that pre-record of the Creative Cravings. And if you have just tuned in, someone did message, it was Laura saying, I've just joined. What's this clock thing about? On Creative Cravings, which is a pre-record, we're doing a craft countdown. So we're going to give you a few deals. You'll have 30 minutes to check them out. And then, yeah, jobs are good. So Michelle, thank you so much for today. Remind us what we're expecting on the Crafty Cravings. Creative Cravings.
So there's some more cute character boxes.
Brilliant.
May or may not be upside down ones. I'll leave that as a surprise.
I have a feeling we know the answer.
Well,
because you've told us. Michelle, thank you so much for today.
Thank you.
Michelle will be back with you for that Creative Cravings later on. For now, though, from myself and the rest of the team, you go relax for an hour and a half. We'll be back here with you and Jan for that fabulous launch. We'll see you then, my loves.